Hey everyone, welcome back to Pop Rocks Radio. As always, I'm your host, Bijan. Remember, if you like what you see here and want to see more, please subscribe, hit that like button, and smash that notification bell. All right, on to the show.
Here are some scenes from last week's show.
Hey, remember this cool band? Nope, didn't think so. The more I dig into this, the more I realize there are so many great bands that had an all too brief time in the spotlight. When it comes to power pop artists, so many stories seem to include a preponderance of critical and record label indifference, poor marketing, and in some cases, utter malfeasance. But removed from all that noise, history has shown that this music is timeless, well-loved, and just plain awesome. Today we're looking at another 5 forgotten power pop bands that are actually great. Alright, let's get started. Coming in at number 5, this LA band that started playing together in 1972 seemed to have an issue with drummers. No, not that bad, but they went through 3 drummers before their first album came out and no less than 4 drummers after. Their sound ranged from proto-punk to pure power pop. Their first drummer became a founding member of one of the biggest bands of the 80s. So who is this band? It's The Pop. The Pop released 3 albums between 1977 and when they called it quits in 1981, and their music has been featured on both punk and power pop collections, showing how hard it is to pigeonhole this incredible band. Their first drummer, David Robinson, started with the Modern Lovers out of Boston and eventually went on to be a founding member of the Cars. Number 4. The lead singer of this next band started in the 60s as the head of a hugely successful British invasion band that had 18 top 40 hits and has sold over 80 million records. His love of artists like Elvis Costello and the Pretenders led him to form this short-lived band and try his hand at power pop in 1980. So who is this band? It's the Tremblers. The Tremblers was the brainchild of Herman's Hermits lead singer Peter Noone, and their one album had contributions from the likes of Phil Seymour, Dave Clark, and Robert Williams of The Pop. Despite critical skepticism and the challenge of overcoming Noone's 60s image, the Tremblers album stands as a vibrant tribute to a distinct and expectation-defying talent. Coming in at number 3. This is a band from LA that made a name for themselves playing in some of the most exciting clubs of the early 80s like Madame Wong's and the Troubadour. Their blend of new wave and power pop drove crowds into a frenzy. They released 1 single at the time, but the album they recorded was not released for nearly 40 years after they broke up. So who is this band? It's the Bings! The Bings were a fixture of the LA scene from 1980 to 1983, but called it quits after, among other things, all of their equipment was stolen from their bass player's garage. They recorded an amazing album whose tapes were forgotten for 40 years till they were discovered in the back of a filing cabinet during lockdown. Power Pop Planet was released last year to rave reviews, and the band played a well-earned spot in David Bash's International Pop Overthrow Festival in LA. Number 2. In the 80s, LA's Sunset Strip was the center of the universe, and amongst hair metal bands like Rat and Motley Crue, this band lurked in their midst with their hairspray and spandex even though their music was pure power pop. Its members went on to have successful solo careers, manage top acts, and even spend time in one of the biggest bands in the world. So who is this band? The band is Candy. They released their album Whatever Happened to Fun in 1985 with Raspberries and photomaker guitarist Wally Bryson serving as musical director. Though they had a great sound and built quite a following in LA, their work post-Candy is what really stands out. Lead guitarist Gilby Clarke took his incredible skills to many other bands, most notably replacing Izzy Stradlin in Guns N' Roses. Jonathan Daniel has managed acts like Sia, Butch Walker, and Fall Out Boy, and Kyle Vincent went on to a successful solo career, releasing over 10 albums. And finally, our number 1 band. This band joined the long tradition of incredible bands to come out of Illinois, though these guys may just be crowned the king. They got their start in 1981 playing their own blend of rock, power pop, and rockabilly, and developed a devoted following from their energetic live shows featuring one of the most badass drummers I have ever seen. So who is our number 1 band? Oh yes, it's the Elvis brothers. Rob Newhouse, Graham Walker, and Brad Stakely all took the surname Elvis and turned out infectious rockabilly and melodic rock with, as Ian Robbins described it in Trouser Press, enough hooks to catch a school of minnows. Brad Elvis, who started his career in another favorite of this channel, the band Screams, proved early on that he is seriously one of the most insanely great drummers still out there playing today. And there you have it, another 5 power pop bands that deserve more recognition than they ever received. What bands do you have on your list? Comment below and let me know so we can show them some love here on our channel. This is Bijan from Pop Rocks Radio. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.